Let's go.
Okay, welcome to the podcast of time. Let me start this episode off by saying, fuck you, LEGO, and fuck you, Nintendo.
Hello, I am the LEGO Zora.
I am Hylian Bricks.
And I am BGOLDRAGE, and welcome.
We are back!
All right, Bgoldbricks, I hear you have some words to say. And
yes, I do. And it's, like I said, it's to LEGO and Nintendo specifically. Okay, so for LEGO, it's many things. So I'll start with Nintendo because it's the simplest thing. Nintendo, what are you doing with Zelda's 35th anniversary? You gave us a Game & Watch, and that is it. What are you doing? Mario gets all this shit, and Sonic gets some stuff, and Zelda gets a Game & Watch. Mario got a Game & Watch too, but we got a collection of games. We got a re-release of an older game. That's what we did get that with Skyward Sword, but can you really say that that's part of the 35th anniversary? We didn't even get a direct or nothing. Nothing. We got a Game & Watch, and that's it. That is bullshit. Especially because people are always saying, oh, Mario games have no plot. Mario games are all the same. No one really says that about Zelda, but whatever, Nintendo. That's on you. Whatever. Now, as for you, LEGO, there's a few things I want to say to you. Fuck the Mario question block set. I don't care what you say about it. Anyone out there, all right? Like, what are they doing? They're going to give us everything but minifigures, all right? That Mario Core Starter set, you buy that, you play with it for 20 minutes, and unless you buy all the other sets, that's it. You just stop. I have not touched that thing in a year. And then you just give us this question mark block, no minifigures, not even all the stages from Mario 64. You give us 3, you give us 4, possibly 5. That's it. And it's it's almost $170, I think. I don't even know, but it doesn't matter because it's too. Why would you sell it for that much? And then don't even get me started on that damn gunship. Are you shitting me? Ooh. You ask the fans what the hell they want for minifigures. They tell you what you want, and you just completely ignore that. And then all this other bullshit with it. Like, the gunship is a set from the original trilogy. What is wrong with you? The gunship is a set from the original trilogy. Are you kidding me? You give more respect to the sequels than the prequel. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You put the Imperial logo on it. You give 2 minifigures. Not even like you don't even give us the accurate pilots. I don't care what all the people are saying. Jedi Bob and Phase 2 Cody. I don't care. I wouldn't want them in an expensive set like that anyway. But you're gonna sit there and you know, I'm sick of these people complaining that we're the ones whining about the minifigures. They couldn't even give us an accurate clone pilot because if you look at the pilots in Attack of the Clones, they're completely different to the ones LEGO gives us. That is ridiculous. You do that with every other UCS set. You give us accurate pilots. Even for sets that it doesn't even matter for. You think anyone gives a shit which pilots we get for the UCS Snowspeeder? Because unless they're diehard fans, they don't. Give us Luke and Dak in the UCS Snowspeeder, we're good. But the accurate clone pilots are huge. Because we're never going to get them in another set. If they make another gunship after this, it's not going to be a UCS one. It's going to be a minifigure scale one. And they're just going to use the pilots they used back in 2013. And then I'm sick of people saying, oh, you guys would have complained anyway. No, we wouldn't because this was the only chance we were ever going to get for the damn things. The amount of disrespect is unreal. And for $350. And that's the worst part. They're going to sit there and say, oh, we don't want to put expensive minifigures in a set because then no one can get up. What the hell, man, is the Daily Bugle and Mos Eisley Cantina?
Ooh, that's true. Exclusive
7
molds.
minifigures are exclusive in the Cantina set, and almost all the minifigures are exclusive in the Daily Bugle. They reuse a bunch, but still. So what? Where's the line? Where do you draw the line? All 3 of the sets I just said are $300 at most. And so you're gonna, well, is that a new thing, LEGO? Is that a new 2021 thing that you're doing? It isn't because you just released the Bugle this year. Very close to the release of the gunship, and you did the same thing. So, I don't want to hear any comments that we're just mad we didn't get Cody and Jedi Bob. Shut the hell up about that. It is not about them. It's the fact that this is one of the worst LEGO releases. This is the way LEGO has handled this release is atrocious. I don't care what you say. I don't care how good the set itself is. The set itself is great, but the way LEGO has handled this set, the way they have released it, and the way they have just gone about it is atrocious, and I hate it. All right? This is one of their biggest fails they've ever done, and they've made Galador, and I don't want to hear any comments.
Hey.
Galador is good. No. This is ridiculous. And I know the warning at the beginning, but that just applies to my first words this episode. I am genuinely pissed off about this, and I am genuinely pissed off with both LEGO and Nintendo for the shit they've been doing. All right? So the gunship itself is great, but the way LEGO has handled it is garbage. And you know what? I'm going to call out a LEGO YouTuber. Life of LEGO, your rants on the gunship are ridiculous because you keep ignoring the fact that it's not about Cody and Bob, it's about the pilots. Mention that in your next rant about the gunship instead of pointing the fingers at the fans and blaming M&R for all of this. How about you do that? All right, so there you go. That's all I want to say.
I seriously cannot wait to listen to this whole rant again when the video is up.
Man.
I seriously cannot wait for it.
Yeah, no.
That was awesome.
I couldn't have done it better myself. I definitely, it's like the Mos Eisley Cantina. The Mos Eisley Cantina did have exclusive molds for their minifigures. It's like,
okay. Also, I want to
that.
make sure that all of that was audible. I didn't like clip the microphone at any point.
Oh yeah, no, we got it.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Good.
Mm.
Yeah, so like that's the thing. I wasn't gonna get the gunship anyway, but basically, what inspired me to go on that rant, besides the whole Zelda, for Nintendo, it was just the fact that Mario gets all this stuff, and Zelda gets one re-release and a Game and Watch, and that's it. They don't even like make a post about it. Nothing. And even when they mentioned it, it wasn't even on the day.
Yeah.
But and then what made me rant about the gunship was this guy, like I mentioned in the rant itself, Life of Lego, who, by the way, I don't hate him. He makes really good videos. Basically, he basically went on a rant like that about the gunship, saying we're just whining and that, oh yeah, $350. Well, again, the Cantina and the Daily Bugle are perfect examples. All right, and then he says, but then he never mentions that we could have gotten clone pilots. The clone pilots are not accurate. The ones that we've always gotten are not accurate.
They're not.
And this would have been the perfect chance to get them.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It completely ignored what we asked. People said Phase 2 Cody and Jedi Bob. And I don't care about those two. I don't. Phase 2 Cody would have been cool to get, but I understand why they didn't put him in there. That's fine. I don't care. But I don't want to hear one person say that the minifigures in this set are good, because they are not. They are ones that we could have easily gotten in sets 5 years ago. In fact, we did get them in sets years ago. Maybe not 5 years ago. No, you know what? No, we did get them in sets. The same set 7 years ago. We got a Clone Commander and Mace Windu in the ATTE 7 years ago.
That's true. That's actually really true. Yeah, they came in the same set.
No one. I don't want to hear one person comment. If you're watching this and you went on that poll, you didn't ask for a Clone Commander and Mace Windu. You didn't. I didn't. I didn't even ask for Bob and Cody. I asked for Kit Fisto.
He's good.
So don't say the minifigures in the set are good. They're not. They're not bad, but they're not good. LEGO completely ignored what we asked for. And I can guarantee most people asked for an accurate clone pilot. They just completely ignored it. And that's pretty stupid and really scummy of them to do that. And Life of Lego is no better for blaming the fans and blaming M&R and calling the Lego Star Wars fans toxic. Yeah. So this isn't an attack on Life of Lego. But his rants, I'm just sick of seeing them. him not just completely ignoring the fact that we didn't get accurate clone pilots. All right, not everyone who's complaining about this set is complaining about Bob and Cody. We could have gotten accurate clone pilots. It's the fact that LEGO asked us, we didn't. They completely ignored it, and we didn't even get accurate clone pilots. If they asked us and they ignored it, but we at least got clone pilots, not even half as many people would complain. But it's also the fact, but it's just the fact that they did that, which is one thing. But then the release of the set is terrible. They didn't even promote it at LegoCon, which, by the way, LegoCon was garbage. I don't care what it was terrible.
Yeah, this really didn't have much of a point.
And then they say that the clone commander can pilot the gunship. And again, Life of Lego, don't sit there and say, oh, but piloting is a skill many clone commanders have. That doesn't matter. Because then if that's the case, why don't all X-Wings, or like, all right, hold on, give me a minute to process this.
You good?
Then why doesn't every TIE fighter set come with Darth Vader? Because he can pilot TIE fighters. Because it's not about what they can get, it's about getting at least somewhat accurate minifigures. But for a UCS set, for $350, it's about getting accurate clone pilots. And again, they did that with every other UCS set for the past, I don't even know how many years. The Snowspeeder, the TIE Fighter, the Slave One, the A-Wing, the Y-Wing, all of them have the accurate pilots. This set doesn't. And you know why? It's because because they don't care about the prequels. Everyone cares. Yeah, it's the disrespect to the prequels, and I'm sick of seeing it. All right, if this was an original trilogy set, if the gunship was an original trilogy set, like LEGO says it is, even though they're completely wrong on that.
Wait, when did they say that?
In a now deleted interview, the designer of the gunship said that the set is from the original trilogy.
That's kind of funny.
I will find the clip and I will send it to Zora so he can edit in right now.
The Republic gunship is a set from the original trilogy.
So as you can see right there, I didn't mean to say that, I'm sorry. Right there, the designer said it's from the original trilogy.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's really weird because the Snowspeeder pilots are extremely similar to like just the X-Wing pilots. Like they're very, very close. But you know, obviously in the film, then the Snowspeeder pilots have like these big, coats on. But it's the same.
Right. Okay. All right. I want to prove.
And they gave arm printing to them. Like what?
Right. Okay. So now, Zora editing this in the future. Put up a picture of the accurate clone pilot. I will send it to you.
Yeah.
And then all right, so right there, God.
See, that's why I said it so much. It just flows.
All right, so right there, you're looking at it right now. That is the pilot that is accurate to Attack of the Clones. Now, put up a picture of the pilot that we've been getting since 2013.
Yeah, it's got a fin.
See, it's similar. It has the same markings on the helmet, but it's not the same. We should have gotten the pilot you just saw before. We should have gotten 2 of that pilot.
Yep.
Not Mace Windu, who we just got 4 years ago, and a clone commander update that no one wanted. And then they said about Cody that all people remember is that a yellow clone was flying it. Go to hell, LEGO. I'm so sick of you. Then why do you go out of your way to give the Snowspeeder pilots arm printing?
Literally,
named Snowspeeder pilots, mind you. Those weren't just 2 Snowspeeder pilots. Those were named Snowspeeder pilots. Named. They both have names. They are characters, not just random ones that you find in the Microfighter. Named Snowspeeder pilots. And you couldn't even give us one accurate gunship pilot. It's the same shit you do with the Bad Batch. You are so lazy, LEGO. So lazy. You can't make new molds for Crosshair. You can't give Echo the drill hand or whatever, the key hand. You can't you can't make Mario minifigures, even though the Sesame Street and Winnie the Pooh molds are way more complex than that. You can't give Cody in a $70 General Grievous Starfighter. You can't remove the fin off a gunship pilot helmet to make it more accurate. You can't give Paz Vizsla his antennas, even though bootleggers have been making that exact piece for years. You can't give the armor an accurate helmet. You can't give the armor the fuzz around her shoulders, even though you made a ridiculous piece for Unikitty 2 years ago.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so harsh, but I definitely agree with you, basically.
It's just that, and then you charge so much. Lego is so expensive, and you're so lazy. So lazy. I'm not going to use the argument only the best is good enough. That's not like I know M&R always uses that, but I'm not going to use that because Life of Lego did say maybe to Lego this is the best and good enough. Whatever. But it's so lazy. And the best examples are the gunship without the pilots, Crosshair, and the Mario minifigures, or lack thereof. Those are the best examples of how lazy you are, And I would not complain if you didn't say these things about the gunship. If you didn't ask us what we wanted, I would still be a little annoyed that we didn't get the accurate clone pilots. With the fact that you went out of your way to say that the clone commander is supposed to pilot it, and that you didn't do your research for 5 seconds to put the Republic logo on it and not the Imperial logo. And if you didn't say that it was from the original trilogy, I wouldn't complain. I would not have gone on that rant. I would have said Lego, or I would have said Nintendo, you should have done more for the Zelda 35th anniversary, and that would have been it. We would have been talking about normal things right now. Yet I've been going on for I don't even know how long.
Yeah.
Because you, Lego, you are so lazy. You go out of your way on Harry Potter. You go above and beyond on Harry Potter, which is great because you ignored that theme for years. And that's great. I'm glad you're going above and beyond. But you are so lazy with Star Wars and Marvel. It's ridiculous. You make so many new molds for the idea sets and for Ninjago and all these things. But when it comes to Marvel, Star Wars, and especially DC, you are so lazy.
Yeah.
And it is ridiculous.
I mean, even with the Mario sets, like there aren't minifigures, but there's a ton of new molds in them.
Exactly.
Buying them. I mean, like they're nice, I guess. And for kids, I'm sure they're very enjoyable. But like, I don't know. They could really be putting their money somewhere else. I don't know.
And again, with Crosshair, I wouldn't be getting so mad if Lego custom makers like Clone Army Customs and Clone Army. I know there's many others. That's the only one I can think of right now. If they hadn't been making Phase 2 helmets with the antenna holes in the side for years, I saw someone take a drill bit just to put the antenna on Crosshair. It doesn't take that much, Lego. In fact, don't you think it would save more plastic to make the hole in the helmet anyway? That's a little bit less plastic.
So I guess one idea for why it things are the way that they are sometimes is just like the time it takes for them to like create whole new molds. Because like for the Mandalorian, the first Mandalorian set didn't have Baby Yoda, and that's like the most important part of the show. But then of course they did like release a set, and there weren't any new pieces in that set, and then they could only make Baby Yoda in the the whatever it's called. Yeah, the Razor Crest. That's right. Like I probably a year afterwards. So
yes, it was like a year.
Yeah, it might just be like the Bad Batch show was popular and they didn't want to make it a year late. But like they could have made an antenna like hole in those helmets at any point because of obviously Phase 2 Cody and even Captain Rex needs one of those. So I don't know.
That's the thing. Clone Army Customs makes Phase 2 helmets with the holes in it, and it's great, and they're amazing. And basically, Clone Army Customs is making their own Bad Batch. It leaked a few months ago.
Yeah.
So if you really want good Lego Bad Batch, just get it from Clone Army Customs. Don't. I'm just I'm literally on the floor, like just almost pulling my hair out because this is so infuriating.
Yeah. I'm not angry,
because again,
I'm just disappointed.
Like again, it's just, and again, and you know what? I'm not gonna blame Life of Lego for this, but if I hadn't watched, or if he just hadn't made that rant going off on the fans and M&R, I wouldn't have been so angry right now. I would have been talking like this the entire time. I wouldn't have been yelling back there. It's just, again, Lego, when it comes to Ninjago or ideas or whatever, or the Mario sets that no one wants, you go above and beyond. But when it comes, and Harry Potter and I don't know,
That new
whatever
that they canceled recently. It was like the app or whatever.
Yeah.
Dancing. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah,
Video,
video.
I think.
Video. There you go. Yeah.
When it comes to those 5 things and other things, you go above and beyond. But when it comes to Marvel, Star Wars, and DC, you are so lazy, and it shows. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And sets like the Arc or the Z95 Headhunter that had Pong Krell in it when he was the same year that he was introduced as a character show that you can be on top of these things, Lego. We could have gotten the Bad Batch last year when they were introduced. We didn't need to wait until this show came out. We could have gotten normal Crosshair. Then you could have released another Bad Batch set this year with Omega and Imperial Crosshair. But no. And again, you are so lazy. And it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. All the Marvel figures that could benefit from leg printing, even in the Daily Bugle, $350. Blade does not have a hairpiece or leg printing.
That's true.
And it's just ridiculous. So many minifigure that we could have gotten in the Daily Bugle: Kingpin, Rhino, Electro.
The Fantastic Four.
Half of them are. Yeah, someone. I would have even settled for Doctor Doom again.
Honestly, yeah.
But either,
awesome.
So we have a very small amount of new minifigures, and the rest are made up of common parts, or just straight up reused.
Yeah.
Harry Potter has so many sets right now. Like even the sets from 2018, you can still find at least 2 of them on shelves. All those sets, have new molds and new characters, accurate characters, all this stuff. And you can't even give a minifigure in a $350 set leg printing. And you can't even give a character in an Ultimate Collector Series $350 set. You can't even give the accurate pilot for that, even though the other UCS sets for Star Wars have always had that. You are so lazy, Lego. And I'm not even into DC anymore, but I pity them because it's all Batman now. And sure, some of the sets are good. That 1966 Batmobile, that's great. But once again, you're lazy. Where's Robin? Where's Robin? There's 2 seats. Where's Robin? It's $30. You can put 3 minifigures in a $30 set.
Yeah. And the leg printing.
Where's any tie-in sets?
Batman.
And for Suicide Squad, I know you can't just make Suicide Squad sets, but when the 2016 movie came out, you made tie-in sets for that with some of the characters from it. Where's King Shark? Where's King Shark? you could make a set this year with King Shark. It doesn't have to be from Suicide Squad. He doesn't have to look like the one from Suicide Squad. Killer Croc came out in 2016, didn't look a thing like how he did in the movie. That's my point. You're lazy, Lego.
That's a good
I
point.
hope I'm not going on too long, you guys.
I mean, I'm glad that you're so passionate.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm just so sick of seeing it. Like we got 2 DC sets this year. I like not that many, but we barely get that many anymore. After the Batman movie, we like the amount just decreases ever so much. Like we got two tumblers this year. 2.
That's true. That's true. I mean, they're good sets. They look good.
Yeah, they're fine, and I'm glad to finally have a new minifigure scale tumbler. That's great, even though I'm not going to get it, but I'm glad that that's a thing finally again. But I'm just saying, like, again, where in the $30 tumbler? Where's Ra's al Ghul? In the UCS tumbler, where's Two-Face?
Yeah.
Like, I'm very confused. And then put in a $30 Ninjago set from 2017. We got 3 minifigures in that one, even though the movie was terrible.
That's true as well, in my opinion. Yeah.
That Master Fall set, it had 3 minifigures, $30, 3 minifigures.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Where's Ra's al Ghul in the $30 Batman set or in the $30 tumbler? Where's Two-Face in the Ultimate Collector Series tumbler? I'm just saying, like, you're so lazy when it comes to Star Wars, Marvel, and DC. It's ridiculous. And then you pour all this effort into themes that fail. Hidden Side failed. Video failed. Shima failed. Nexonice failed. They were good. They were okay. Like, Hidden Side was good. I have 3 of the sets. Or 4 of them. But, like, none of them lasted for more than, like, 2 years. You make all these new molds for those themes. You put in so much effort in those themes. Effort that could be used on themes that people actually care about. But for the themes that people actually care about, for the most part, like I said, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, you're so lazy. And for Mario, you're still lazy because you're putting effort into sets that no one wanted. No one wanted these course builder sets. I'm not saying that people don't enjoy them, because I know people that do. But no one asked for that. No one asked for a giant 130, 170, I don't even know, block that opened with terrible microfigures. No one asked for that. No one. I'm sure there were some people maybe asking for a buildable NES. That set's fine. But no one asked for the course builders. No one asked for the question mark block. No one. Again, I'm sure there's people who like it, and that's fine. And if you like it, that's fine. But don't sit there and tell me you asked for it, because you didn't. You wanted minifigures just like we all did. Sonic gets minifigures.
Wait, Sonic minifigures?
I'm just... The LEGO Dimensions, there's a Sonic minifigure.
Oh yeah, no. All right. And there's a new.
And we're getting a Sonic set with minifigures in it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So again, you are LEGO. You are lazy. And it's just ridiculous. Nintendo said minifigures, and you give us this bullshit. And with Star Wars, the release of the gunship, everything surrounding it, aside from the build itself, is atrocious. Everything having to do with the Ultimate Collector Series gunship, aside from the gunship itself, is atrocious. And the amount of laziness you show with Star Wars, Marvel, and DC, and partially for Mario, is atrocious. And it is ridiculous. That's all I gotta say in terms of ranting.
I think yeah, I think you made your point. Um,
Yeah.
It's strange because
And
like
one last thing I want to say.
yeah, okay.
Just one last thing.
Yep.
If you make Lego sets for Zelda,
Oh
and
god. Oh
and they
god.
are like Mario, I will do another one of these rants. I'm not like making that's not like a threat. I'm just saying.
I'll be very sad as well. I'll cry. I'll cry.
I'm just saying.
I'll force
You
myself to
have
cry.
no excuse with Zelda. No excuse. They need to be minifigures. And you need to make Mario minifigures as well. There's no excuse with Zelda. And you need to make Mario minifigures at some point. That is all I have to say.
Yeah. Yes. I think maybe we should move into like a different topic now. Just because I don't know
Yeah.
what else there is to be said, honestly. Yeah. Well, Hylian Bricks, what's new with you? What do you think about
Huh?
that you don't? I know that you don't really know very much about like the Lego gunship and such.
Oh yeah, I know a lot about gunships. I know a
Really?
lot about Star Wars. Yeah, a lot.
Really?
Actually. Super
Okay.
a lot.
Go ahead.
Probably I'm not gonna say anything because obvious reasons. Very, very obvious reasons.
Yes.
I actually don't know anything about Star Wars, so don't ask me.
Yes,
anything
no, I know.
about that.
But
I do agree on the statement that Lego is cheap sometimes. Cheap as in what the products they make. But the thing that bothers me the most is how overpriced they are. That's something that really bothers me. I see all of these Mario sets really expensive, like that new block that came out. And it's kind of dumb. Like Brandon said, I can probably build the block myself with my own bricks.
yeah.
And it's for way cheaper. It looks cool, don't get me wrong. As for the micro figures, they look hideous. That's all I really have to say about that. They just pop up the picture on the screen of the post I shared with y'all. I'm gonna search for it right now actually. Where is it? Where is it? As for Mario, the print, the 1x1 print with the mustache, it's kind of cool, I guess. Yoshi looks hideous. Peach looks hideous. Bob-omb looks kind of cool, I guess. The Keen Bob-omb or whatever. I've never played Mario 64. The Chain Chomp looks kind of cool, and the best part of the Chain Chomp, you can reuse it for a Link's Awakening build. That's probably the only good part of it.
That's true.
I have to say,
But besides
like-
that,
yeah, no, it's funny because whenever I look at sets like this, really any sets, I'm like, okay, where are the pieces that are going to be useful for Lego Zelda? And it's like, sometimes it's fun.
yeah,
It's like it's like a little game that you play, but then also it's sad.
it is
Like, why don't you
like, oh my god, that's
actually make it for me?
I remember once you uploaded something like that on your story, that they finally made a plain brown shield piece.
Yes, I was so excited. It's so useful. Yeah, no, because
I know, right? Like for Toon Link, you can finally have a good shield
Yes.
for Toon Link because the Grand Mouse shield,
Yeah, no, I'm
the
buying, like-
Kokiri shield as well. Yes,
it's just
like
so nice.
I don't own, and I mean I do own a shield piece, but it's a bootleg piece, so it's not it's not great.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
But still, like those, and well, yeah, I also build Breath of the Wild stuff at this point. I don't really, I ignore the older games. I'm sorry, don't get offended with me. but
Yeah, no.
but yes, I like finding new pieces that just look perfect for Zelda characters. It is really fun to actually just find a bunch of pieces like, oh my god, that's perfect for that.
Yeah, no.
Happens all the time.
Okay. What else do we need to discuss? Hyrule Champion was great. What?
How about Skyward Sword HD?
Breath of the Wild
Skyward
2.
Sword HD. Yes. Did you say Breath of the Wild? I mean, we could.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I said Breath of the Wild
I
2.
have not
Oh.
played Skyward Sword HD yet. I'm saving money to get it, but
Yes.
I'm broke.
I'm in
Me
kind of the
too.
same boat. I have it now for I just got it for my birthday recently. But I have not played it. I have not played it yet. I got the amiibo, the amiibo of Zelda with the Loftwing. Very good, very nice.
Oh yeah, you also got the controls. I saw that.
Yeah, no, it's great. And the controllers, they're great. I wonder, I don't know if I want to open them. I think I have to because my current controllers are drifting and I want to be able to, do the motion control at least a little bit. Yeah, but they're beautiful.
They're incredible.
Interesting.
It looks so
Oh,
much
yeah.
like the mask, like the little cloth thing that you hook onto the Joy-Cons. That
Yes.
it's like the color of it's like green kind of. It's green and white, I think it is.
I
Correct
think
me
so.
if I'm wrong. But it's like so cool because like that's the color of like the thing on the hilts on the Master Source. Like Nintendo did a great job with that control. Like good job, Nintendo. You did something good for once.
Congratulations. Yeah, no, it's great.
right, and I think I can just go out on a limb and say that the motion controls are much better in this version.
Oh yeah, no, I'm really excited to see just how everything works together. Do you guys know for sure if you can, like in docked mode, still choose to have a controller that's not a motion controller? Because I knew
You can play in handheld, but wait, you mean when it's docked? You
Yeah.
can play in handheld.
Yeah, like you can play with like a regular control.
I'm pretty sure you can because
Yeah.
I've seen people play, and I'm not entirely sure, so I'm not gonna. But you will go to normal screens and stuff, and then like there's like a control screen that'll
Okay.
appear like before the game starts, which you can put motion controls, like which all that stuff.
That's great. Yeah, no, that's great. That's very good. Yes, what else? I did, as you were mentioning, BGOLDRAGE, I did purchase over the summer the Daily Bugle set. Very good set. I didn't have many of the minifigures that were repeats, although it does kind of make them less good. Obviously, Daredevil is going to be a highlight.
Yes.
Just reviewing the set now. Yeah, no, they're great and everything. I would have preferred a lot, like the Green Goblin from the Bridge Battle set has like dual molding and everything. I would prefer that kind
Right.
of Goblin over the Green Goblin that came in the Daily Bugle set. Yes. I did the calculations, and the Daily Bugle building is like, I mean, it looks great. Obviously, it looks like an actual skyscraper. But when I did the measurements, apparently it'd only be like 57 feet in minifigure scale.
Oh, that's
compared to
that.
us.
Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
what you're
no.
talking about.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it like actually is the size of any sort of a skyscraper or even like a moderately large building.
I
So
will say
Well, it's one of the biggest
slightly
LEGO
taller
buildings.
than my castle.
wait, what?
Just
It's one of the biggest LEGO buildings, not like biggest
Oh, yeah.
sets.
it's just bigger in height.
Yeah, no, I have it here, and it is like with the antenna, it's taller than both the clock tower and the Tower of Orthanc set. So the clock tower, that being, of course, my clock tower that I built.
That's excellent build. Very, very beautiful. That's bro, like seriously, big, massive credit
Thank you.
to you for building that like literal 1-to-1 scale, because like I've built stuff, but like none of my builds I feel like are near as impressive like next to that.
Yeah, it's
Like all the details are so perfect. I seriously can't describe how it's just same with your Temple of Time. Like it's 1-to-1 scale, and it's not like really like in a play style like plays like a set type stuff.
Yeah.
It's like a mock actual like fully built. Like it's completely like you remove the roof if you're gonna put your hands in there type stuff. You know.
I appreciate it. Yeah, no, those are definitely like the moments where I'm like, okay, now this is like more than anything I've ever done before, and it, it. I'm thinking of. I don't know if I should say this, but
Oh yeah, I think I know where you're coming with this. I think I know where you're going with this.
let's
I
just
think I
say
do.
the last video, the very last moments of the last video on my YouTube channel, hinted at a future in the Majora's Mask type of buildings, and obviously the clock tower is one of the biggest buildings I've ever made. I was thinking of
right.
like a UCS clock tower because like big and such. So
Right.
I'll leave it there.
Speaking of videos,
Yes.
for you audience members, don't take this as a guarantee. I still need to work a few things out, but we may have a guest next episode.
Oh,
Oh, is it Shigeru Miyamoto?
If only, right?
Is it Eiji Aonuma?
No, it's not.
oh, please.
Is it
Uh,
MNR Production?
No.
First off, that would be an honor. All three of us would be an honor.
Yes, in that order.
And he would have agreed with everything I said in my rant.
Probably.
What about what if it's the special guest is Sergeant Everett?
Oh,
Yeah. We'll at some point,
the
Everett will be a
canonical
guest.
father of Link. Whoa.
Whoa! I didn't even think of that.
Oh wait, is that spoilers? Should I not say that?
Spoilers. I mean,
Well,
it's
no,
been out
because
for a
it's so
month
obvious.
already.
I'm talking about the Wind Waker animation, in which he is the father.
Oh, we don't talk about Chaos in the Great Sea
We don't.
anymore.
We don't. We don't.
Proud of that one.
This is the
don't.
first
We
thing
just
I ever
talk
voice
about-
acted in, and you're telling me we don't talk about it anymore? Are you kidding me? Do I have to
Speaking
go
of
into another rant?
no, please don't. Speaking of Chaos in the Great Sea, the last episode premiered 1 year ago.
Whoa.
That was the ever Triforce Trio collaboration.
Oh my
ever.
god.
And
This is like a big moment.
I watched it. I binge watched the whole Chaos and Great Sea thing. It's cringe. The story, yeah, it's bad.
I like it.
Huh?
I like it.
I was invested. I was invested.
I'm still invested. I'm
This
still
is the
on
thing. I'm also, don't get me wrong. That's what kind of started my whole YouTube channel, and I also am personally like it's still something that's like really near and dear to my heart and stuff. But this is the thing. It started out. I think I said this like once or twice, but I'll say it again. It started out as like a normal like just for fun, but through time I wanted to make it like more of a like serious story. But the thing is, I feel like I was working around with it at one point, but I feel like the whole story. I don't know if you've watched all the episodes, but there's a point where Link dies, and that yeah, but like I feel like the whole story kind of collapsed from there, and because it's like then like the whole kind of mission or quest was completely backtracked like for like 3 episodes, because first of all, like he went with the Kingdom, like in Wind Waker, to the Dragon Roost Island. He got the pearl, and then they were gonna go like in the last episode that I uploaded. They were gonna go to Forest Heaven, to look for another pearl, and all that stuff. But there is this point where Link just died with a Moblin fight. I like that kind of like the story went completely downhill from there, kind of in a way, because like I wanted to introduce like kind of like a hero's shade type character, like Ocarina of
Oh,
Time Link type stuff. So like he
yeah.
revived Link with the song of healing, and taught him like sword stuff and stuff, and that's where the canonical father of Link stuff appeared, which we
Oh
should
my
not talk
god.
about, please. And the episode that the last one that I feel like is the best written episode in a way. I mean, I feel like the one of the canonical father of Link. That one was entertaining. That one was entertaining. Don't get me. That's still one of my favorite stop motions because it's just entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
But the last episode, the one with YouTube, that was probably like the best written one because the Kino Red Lions had a at the beginning, he just didn't have that good of an introduction as a character, and I was trying to build up like a character arc in between Link and him because that's his companion, that's his friend and stuff. So I came up with the story that he was, and this is it's the story kind of came out from a theory I had on the game where he is a boat, but he is also the king of Hyrule. So I was thinking, what if Ganondorf cursed him and he became a boat permanently? Because like, if not, he was to say, "I'm the king of Hyrule" when he met Link and stuff, but he didn't. And what kind of gave me an evidence for this theory was Twilight Princess, where Link was also cursed into a wolf, and the Master Sword broke the seal. So that was kind of like the thing. But I was working around like the Keynote Lines doing it for himself, not to help Link. He's just selfish. He wanted, be back to human form. Like he needed the Master to like, save him, I guess. And then I also introduced a better story for Tetra, the pirate. She also had terrible character arc. And I, try to give her a character arc with along the keyword lines, like my missing daughter Zelda, like stuff. And Tetra in the game, she's Zelda technically, so yeah, it makes sense.
Whoa,
in a way.
really? I'm just kidding.
The story was gonna like it. Like I still definitely see potential from there, but the first episode just didn't execute the story well enough. I will definitely revisit the whole thing again one day. I seriously don't know when, like, but I really would love to revisit it someday because I still see potential in it.
Yeah, no, I definitely think there's a good story in there, and I think, I mean, I'm happy to be a part of it, and yeah, no, you should definitely come back to that.
Yeah, but can we talk about King Rome in his pajamas in Hyrule Champion Part 2?
Yeah, gosh, I hope so. Yes. Okay, I forget when he. Okay, wait, I need to watch this again.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention who the guest is going to be.
Oh, well, yeah,
yes.
we went on like a whole tangent there. I don't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
Completely ignored you.
Okay, it is going to be my friend Darstoffer. He's the guy who. Well,
Sorry.
Maybe again. I'm not. This isn't a guarantee, but if we do have a guest, it's going to be him. He's the guy who I said I got the whole "come on, man, I'm eating" thing from. So yeah, so I'm gonna talk with him about it. He might be here next episode. He might not be, but yeah. Fair warning to all you snowflakes out there. He is highly conservative.
Oh dear.
And he curses
so
more than I do.
Does that mean that he likes Galador?
That's not what that means.
Oh man, damn! I hate the conservatives. Just
I wouldn't say that in front of him if I were you.
No.
But basically, he warned me though that if he shows up on here, he might talk about Biden and all that. Like, oh, I hate Biden.
That I don't know if we want to talk about Biden on.
No.
Well,
Let's not talk about
I'll
politics.
talk with him about it, but
let's ignore the politics, please. We are a family-friendly YouTube channel that
all
opens
right,
Kinder Surprise eggs.
I'll
Don't you remember in last episode?
But that's why I'm putting this down as a maybe. I'll I'll talk about it with him, but yeah.
Exactly.
I
We
mean-
don't condone adultery, so we shouldn't condone.
That's true. We don't condone adultery, so we can't condone Joe Biden, right? Is that?
Well, I mean, yeah, well, Biden sucks. I don't care what you all say.
We don't talk about politics. We don't
He's
talk
the
about
president.
politics.
I don't know. He gets paid.
Well, anyway.
Whatever. Well, yes, I would be happy to have him on. If we talked about Legos and not.
Right. Yeah, well, yeah, but that's the thing. Next episode, if he's on an episode, it's not going to really be about Zelda. That's the thing. That's fair warning. God
Okay.
damn
What
it.
would? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It wouldn't be about Zelda, but we could talk about other.
Star Wars or Marvel or both.
He knows about Legos though, right?
Well,
Yeah.
this includes me in the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it would definitely still
Okay.
be Lego.
Perfect. Yeah.
Just either Star Wars or Marvel Lego.
Yes. Will he be able to tell us stories about you, BGOLDRAGE?
Unfortunately, he will.
I'm
Fantastic.
excited for that.
This is gonna be great.
But that's
He
the
will.
thing. And I know you're listening, Darth, because I'm going to tell you to watch this episode. Careful which stories you tell.
What was
I'm
that?
worried.
noise?
I'm concerned.
What?
I'm worried. What noise?
I heard a noise.
That was the
Well, me
dark
too,
saber.
but I don't know what it
Oh
was.
God. Oh, okay.
Anyways,
We're getting
Wait, are you
bombed.
just
Oh
not-
my God.
Does that mean that you're the rightful king of Mandalore? Is that right?
that is what that means. That means Boba Fett is in charge of Mandalore.
Wait, Boba Fett or you?
Very good.
All right. Bit of context. I have been writing a story and taking many pictures with Legos where I am Boba Fett.
Oh, actually, that makes sense. I feel like you would. I feel like you would be Boba Fett.
In AU, if you will.
I would say it's this reality. Yeah.
So yeah.
That-
So I am king. I am king. I have the dark saber. I
You're the
was
king.
gifted to it by the Emperor.
wait, you can't be gifted it. You have to win it in combat. I know. 'cause
I don't care about those rules. And if
Mandalorian.
anyone wants to take it from me, then they can try and take it. Looking at you, Bo-Katan, you can't have it. It's mine.
What if I try to take it? Okay.
You'll be missing some hands, but yeah, you'll be missing your hands.
I could live without hands.
Well, then you're welcome to try and take it.
Okay, maybe I will. Okay, wait, guys. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is really an update, but the Lego Hyrule Castle idea set is still in review. I think that's an exciting moment.
Yeah, they revealed some of the previous ones. I don't remember when, but that one wasn't included in that batch, which kind of makes me think they are going to do something. And hopefully it is minifigures. Don't
Well, I mean,
do
the
any
set-
of that Lego Mario crap, please.
Yeah. The set has
Although the only thing I'll say that this
Yeah.
set, it's a Lego idea set. If it becomes a thing, prepare to waste your money.
That will be like one of the first expensive idea sets I ever buy.
Oh man.
I was gonna get Flintstones. I was gonna do all that, but I didn't. God damn it! With Mario, come on. I'm
Yeah.
playing Mario right now, and this is ridiculous.
Oh, I thought you were still talking about Lego Mario, but no. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that too. God damn it with Mario, but yeah. But no, the time
Yo, guys,
of that
guys.
rant is over.
guys, if the Lego Ideas Legend of Zelda set gets happens, do we want to all get it and like open it together on the podcast of time?
That would
I
be nice.
kind of doubt that I will get it because I am broke.
What? Okay,
But maybe.
Why are the
depending on how
why are
expensive
the
it is,
Okay.
I will pay for it for both of you because I'm just
No, you don't.
Yeah,
No.
don't do
You guys
that.
need it.
You
We're the
don't.
Triforce trio. We all get it or neither of us get, or none of us get it. That's the deal.
Yeah. Get
I
out of the
already
water,
have-
Mario.
Okay, let's be honest here.
Okay.
Yes, but let's be honest here for a second. Why
Yes,
would
let's
I
be
want another? Why would I want?
Oh,
People gonna hate me
That
for
is
this.
true.
but
You already have
sorry,
one.
I know what you're gonna
sorry,
say.
But why would I want another costume when I have this one?
Yo, that's
I already have one. I'll
what you're asking. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe you just have to buy me one. God,
I'll do
what
it,
is
I'll do
with
it.
this game?
I think
What is happening? I don't even know what's happening. Like for real, like
I'm
no
playing
joke.
Mario,
I'm
and this
actually
game is
lost.
stupid.
On the water.
It's stupid.
Yep. It's the game's fault.
Yeah, everything is the game's fault. If you have a problem with your math teacher, blame the game. Please.
Blame math. Blame Mario, actually.
Yeah, blame Matt. Math is always the problem.
I know.
Math killed me today. Actually,
Get a
no. Math
mushroom
is pretty.
or something to help me out. Go in the thing. What?
Wait, no, I didn't mean it like that. Never mind. I take
What?
it.
I didn't even hear what you said.
I said, you know what? I don't know.
You know what? Whatever you said, I don't want to know. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
you
even
don't
wanna
want to know.
Yeah, you know what? All right, just to make Zora of the future, censor out what Zora said,
I
just
will
so he
do
doesn't
that.
feel bad about it.
Honestly, if you didn't hear
Well,
it,
I don't know what he said, but
okay, it maybe
I'm actually like a little bit lost.
let's hope. Let's hope.
God, no! Stupid. No, 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 no! I don't want to rant about Mario now.
Not again.
No! Stop it! Stop
So-
it with the. that one locked. That one locked on to me. Oh God! Stop with the flying fishes.
Whoa! Did you take too many mushrooms?
No, I'm on the level with where the cheeps are flying.
Oh, I'm not familiar.
Okay, I beat the level. Thank you.
I don't know.
Yeah. So this episode most likely is going to be called BGOLDRAGE.
Yes,
Right.
totally.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Suiting.
God damn it.
I'm gonna have to censor that, you know.
Oh, right, because that's a
Yeah,
swear.
Zora's gonna
Yeah.
have to watch carefully for each and every word said in this episode.
Yes, indeed.
So I wish you luck
Thank
in
you
the
very much.
future editing because there is a lot of curse words in this episode. So kids, if you're watching this, moral of the story, don't
Use
commit
as many
adultery,
swear
of course.
words. Yes, don't commit adultery, of course.
That goes above anything else in this cinematic universe because adultery is, we've seen examples of adultery before.
Wait, have you seen
That's
examples
true.
of adultery before?
Yeah,
Really?
Hyrule Champion Part 1.
Yeah.
Nah.
What a
Speaking of that,
yes.
well, I'm personally, Everett was initially written as, well, Link's father. Second, I know y'all like the Queen and Everett ship. And, well, of course, I feel like Easter eggs are a very important thing in stories, I feel like.
Yeah.
To make them more enjoyable, give them a little bit, a little crispiness of joy. I love doing that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
So I won't spoil anything, but there's gonna be something revolving the Queen and Everett very soon. Not adultery.
Whoa! Okay.
Did the last episode mean nothing to you? Did I not say it enough times?
Say what? You want Zealing to become a thing? Yes, it will, but they're not
Did I
gonna
want-
commit adultery,
Wait,
please.
did I want what?
Z-Link?
Huh?
Did I want what?
Don't you want
Did I want what, Hylian?
You said that I remember when, okay, for the viewers, we were not able to record a podcast episode when part 2 premiered. So the whole cast, not all the cast, but some of the members were able to watch it together in a Discord call. And I remember you clearly saying when Zora, was it Zora that said it? Yes. That Everett is Link's father. You said, shut your mouth and don't say that because you want Z-Link to become a thing.
Oh, it's pronounced Zelling.
I say Z-Link because Zelda. You don't say Zelda. Wait, wait. How do you say it again?
I guess it would be Zelda.
Zelda, Zelink.
Then you
very-
call. I mean, I don't know. I call it Z-Link. I don't.
God damn it. Well,
Ah.
yeah, okay, yeah, because that's the only ship in Zelda that really makes sense. I don't care what anyone else says.
Okay, then I'm gonna make Sidon and Rivali a thing.
Yeah, I don't care.
Just for you. Wait,
Rivali can have him. God damn it!
I guess they-
die.
I guess they work for each other, honestly.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, then totally, I will definitely consider putting Rivali with I'll ship Rivali with Urbosa. How about that?
That I don't care.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No, I won't. Urbosa I have plans for her. But we
All right,
remain-
Zora the Future.
Urbosa
put up
and-
a video I made of Rivali right now.
Dear Diary, you ain't never gonna believe what I am about to write down on yours.
Wonderful. I loved it.
Yeah, that is it's an old meme, or not even a meme. I don't think anyone's ever used that as a meme, but I found that picture, so I found the original audio and just put it there. So there you go. You know, I'm gonna send it to Zora right now so he doesn't forget.
Yes. I will. try
Dope.
to forget.
And because then Zora in the future is gonna edit it in.
Yes.
Or you guys already saw it, but Zora hasn't edited in yet. Well, I mean he has
I have.
now, but
Or have I? I don't know. Will I?
Matt, we in this podcast, I feel like we really break the third wall.
the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Get the fourth wall. We break the fourth wall a bit too much, don't you think?
Maybe.
Well, it's not that we're not. I mean, yeah.
It's
Where is
funny. It's funny. It's funny. I'm not criticizing. It's funny. You break the fourth walls.
Hold on, I gotta find it. Where is it? Where is it?
Uh-oh. Where is it?
I don't know where it
You
went.
just Brandon is consuming all of his rage onto Mario, which is a very good thing to do.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm trying to find the video of Rivali to send to Zora so he can edit.
You know what?
he can edit
we
it
should
in.
make this for you. I don't know when, but we should make.
Oh, there it is.
We should make a Rivali punching bag and just send it over.
Yes.
And,
Okay, yeah.
and, you know, you can relieve your stress punching Rivali, and you will also get ripped. So that's good.
Yeah. There you go. It's a win-win.
It's exactly win-win because then you also get to beat Rivali. So it's great.
Exactly. Because if I just wanted to beat him up normally, I just play Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity again.
Of course.
True. Have you finished the game yet?
Not yet.
Which chapter or level are you in?
I'm on the. God damn it! I'm on the part with the Gerudo. That Groose.
Oh,
Because Groose is the creator of the Gerudo. Oh my god.
that level is one of my favorites, probably because it is literally one-to-one with Breath of the Wild's Gerudo Valley and Gerudo
I
Town
also-
and stuff.
So, mild spoiler, like spoilers if you haven't played Age of Calamity.
No.
I doubt
Skip
people
time on
will.
screen now. I never expected to play as the Divine Beasts.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, that was good.
That
You didn't
I
see
never
it?
thought of that.
Did you never see the Divine Beasts as playable trailer that they uploaded or not?
No, I didn't.
Well, I mean that's fun though, because like you had that was honestly of all the Divine Beasts, my personal favorite to use is Valmetto because Vonoboris at least is very slow and you have to wait for the lightning to charge up and stuff,
Yeah.
and to control you have to use the left joystick and the right joystick, and it's kind of uncomfortable. And Varudania, at least, it's a bit too low to the ground, I feel like. Varuta, it's probably my second favorite, but I don't know. I feel like shooting a bunch of lasers on a plane is way more interesting because you're flying in a way. So yeah, it's fun.
Right.
And especially that level where you first use Valmetto, you can see Hyrule Castle like literally from the back, and it looks so pretty because I literally look at my castle each and every day and say, damn, this looks like the one from the game. I'm not flexing. It is a fact.
It is indeed a fact. You're right. Yeah, no, Hyrule Warriors is fantastic.
God,
I mean, it's
Again.
great. I mean, I don't know if you guys watch Zelda Master, the YouTuber,
Oh yeah, no.
but he made a video talking about his thoughts on Age of Calamity. And don't get me wrong, Age of Calamity is a great game, but and I love it. Don't get me wrong, like I said, but his video kind of made me change my opinion on the game in terms of story. I'm not going to spoil anything because
Oh yeah,
Brandon.
no, I agree. The story sucks.
yeah,
But
yeah.
there's
I keep
this
dying on this
instance-
level. Goddamn.
There's this instance where I saw his video on it that that they just use like cheap tricks to solve problems. The major plot twist of the story, at least, was a very cheap one. Honestly, now I think about it, because well, you know what happened. There's no interaction with those characters.
I'm about to beat the original Mario Brothers. Wow.
Then, well, Egg Boy, I like Egg Boy. He's cool and stuff, but he mainly delivered the story in a kind of a cheap way. And at the end, where he suicides himself, is kind of dumb because at the end of the day, he still lives. And it's, I mean, that was cool because like Link had to defeat him and stuff. But then, well, I get it. He got revived and Zelda was using her powers because that's what kind of happened at the beginning of the game, which made him awaken at the start with. But then, yeah, that was awesome. That was a great way to end his character, I feel like. But then at the end of the game, you get this quest where you have to freaking fix him. And it's kind of dumb because I feel like it's just a dumb excuse to make us love. They're just shoving the character to our faces, I feel like. That's it, I feel like.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. The story is not, nearly
It's good,
as
but
other.
some parts are a
Yeah.
bit too rushed, and some parts are just not executed well. This I also saw in Zelda Master's review that, I mean, I get it. Link is Zelda's personal knight, but there's always this moment of him like saving her in the like last minute, like he jumped like super heroically in the middle, like at the end, like the final battle, like, a piece of the freaking Hyrule Castle fell, and I don't know how the heck he blocked it, but okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all right, that I can kind of vouch for because you can parry a headbutt from a Lionel in Breath of the Wild, so that is
But it's just
True.
the game is great. I feel like in the cutscenes, at least, they kind of overuse that a bit too. Again, Link is Zelda's knight, fine, but they overuse like that exact like last moment save type stuff.
Yeah.
Like if he saved her once or twice, like not even twice, once, like the last moment shot, I'm fine. But then when you just do it again and again and again, well, it's just And then my probably least favorite part of the story is what happened at the end with the Yiga clan, because it doesn't acknowledge Breath of the Wild for nothing at all. It doesn't like answer the question why did the Yiga clan like want Link with the Sheikah Slate in Breath of the Wild. It just doesn't answer that. Like it doesn't answer. The game is great. Like I said, it just kind of like forgets of the tragedy that actually occurred in Breath of the Wild. It just completely throws it to trash.
I definitely agree with that. Yeah, 100%. I think that it really. Yeah.
Like the champions had like a literal like legacy within Breath of the Wild. They were respected characters, but when the calamity hit, they kind of completely.
Guys, I want to get this on camera right now. Hold on.
Huh?
Yo.
Not me.
When the
I
calamity
just beat
hit.
the original Mario.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, I can't see. I can't see anything. But okay.
Wow.
I did it.
Yeah.
What did he do?
He beat the original Mario.
Oh, yo, I never really beat.
I'm not doing a more difficult quest. It was
Bro.
difficult enough.
Bro. That means you're friend zoned, I think.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's an achievement.
I've never completed that game.
No, me
The
either.
farthest that I made it through that game was until the 3rd level. Honestly,
Yeah, my reward is great. It's more rage. That's great.
Couldn't have hoped for anything better. Yes. Yeah, no, the story and
Yeah, so far
Couldn't-
I'm not really feeling it.
yeah. Okay, wait. How long has it been?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's been an hour. I think I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, no,
I mean, I think it has been around 50 minutes because we started recording like at 8, 2015-ish, and now it's 9. Literally 1 p.m. over here.
okay. Well, we should wrap up at some point because I don't know how much space I actually do have. I think I have enough for like a few hours, but always good to be safe. I do want to tell one story though before we end. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but I went to Brick Fair over the summer.
Oh yes, I remember that you saw the link from what's his name? I forgot his name. Brickster. You saw Brickster's
Yes.
figure
Oh,
and
man.
stuff.
It was so,
Yeah,
it was
that was
so
so
good.
awesome.
But
I'd
I
love
met
to go there.
Emendar
I'd love
Productions actually. Bgoldbricks.
Oh, really?
I did, yes. I have a comedic story to share. So, throughout the day, I was kind of walking around and I was like, "Whoa, this is so cool" and everything. And there were all these people. I don't know. Beyond the Brick was there. He gave me stickers. But I near the end, I walked over towards Emendar Production and I was just like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, I appreciate all the work you've done for Gunship Gang and with the Jar Jar Brickheads. And he was like, "No, we're probably not getting a Jar Jar Brickheads." And I was like, probably. That's a shame. He was very chill. And then my older brother actually, who also watches him, he came over and I was like, yo, you gotta meet him. I'll introduce you. And so I walked over and I brought my brother and I was like, my older brother walked over to him and was like, "What's up?" And Eminem Productions was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "Yo, that's my brother." And he was like, "Okay." And then my brother said something to him, and then he laughed, and I didn't hear it. And then he walked over. And then later when we were in the car, I was like, "Yo, what did you say to him?" And he said he was the most attractive Lego YouTuber, and I was like, that's true. That's the story.
Oh my god, that's actually awesome. That's actually really awesome. You must have a lot of basketballs, to be able to say that to a big YouTuber like him.
Yeah, no, I don't know what was going through his mind. I know.
I would never say that. Like think about it. Like those are like celebrities and stuff. They're people you look up to that don't even know that you exist, and they can just hate you for like I don't know, like even the most smallest reason. And like just think about it, like you supporting them, and like they can just hate you. Like, oh my god, that's. I used to think that of the Lego Zora actually. Fun fact. Like I'm already sorry. Like I'm copying his content basically, so he probably hates me.
No. I mean, there's definitely gonna be people who are like that, but especially in the Lego community, I wouldn't say most of people. I do know Emendar Productions blocks people a lot though. Like he says that's like a good coping mechanism for people that you don't like. But I don't know. Yeah, it's cool.
That's funny though. That's a fun story though. I'd love to go to Brick Fair actually just to mainly display my proudly castle. That's the only thing I really talk about honestly. But let's face it, it's a good castle. So yeah,
It is.
Also my stable. No one speaks about my stable. That deserves more recognition.
I agree. It's like honestly like the Lego Ideas stable. Obviously, it's like 1-to-1, but yours is basically just like a shrunk down version of that. I mean, it's like really accurate.
Yeah.
It's not perfectly accurate in like some stuff, but I probably like it a lot because it was really like a one try build. Like there was like for my castle, for example, I had another completely different looking one. But with the stable, I remember it was just like a one try thing, and from there it just stayed the same. But until recently, I kind of shrank it down a bit more because some parts looked a bit too tall.
Yeah. No, but it's very impressive.
And that's another reason why you should build the Lon Lon Ranch already.
Yes, I should. Lon Lon Rants. Yeah, it's like one of the things
With-
I've been really thinking.
With a Mario mini, exactly.
A Mario
That's another reason. That's another reason why Nintendo Lego should make a Mario minifigure so you
Yes.
can put him there as Alan.
You're right.
Perfect.
Exactly.
So,
And Luigi as well, like
Luigi. Oh
we
yeah.
have
No.
the Mario Brothers. We need the Mario Brothers raising a redhead.
Yes. Yes. Right. I'll just get like the big pigs or whatever of Mario and Luigi, and I'll just like stick them there, and then I'll get like a Malin minifigure, and it'll be like it'll be nice.
That's it.
A whole family.
It's gonna be so cool. I also would build Lon Lon Ranch because it appears in Breath of the Wild, but
Of course.
oh man, I really want. I enjoy building stop motion sets because that's practically what I'm doing, building like Hyrule and stuff. But it's obviously not as detailed, or like it's intentionally not supposed to look as pretty because from the back it looks horrendous. Honestly,
Yeah.
all my
no,
sets look horrendous from the back. But I always have like the Link's House one in part 2. I always enjoy building stop motion sets, just because that feeling that you are building a big location from the game, and it's just fun.
Yeah, definitely. Oh man. I need to finish the my animation. I did the animation. I just need to get like a few lines and stuff in. But I'm
You still
excited.
haven't gotten your lines yet?
No. I mean, I still need to like find some people, and basically it's just I'm waiting for a time at which like I can really focus into it. Right now I'm trying to like get into college and stuff. So
If you need help, promote it or something.
oh
Well, I mean, let's be real. I have a bunch of other voice actors, not
Yeah.
voice actors, like just people that say, can I voice act for you? Like a bunch of people on the line ish. Most of them are people that are kind of problematic, so I avoid them, but
Wait,
there's also
what?
the good ones.
You have like voice actors that are bad?
No, not voice actors. There's the remember back in the day when I used to post like I need
Oh.
voice actors for help chat and stuff, right? Well, there's still a bunch of people that still like tell me to this day, can I voice act for you? Or like I say, sorry, I can't. I already have this team. I love them. I don't want to, add more people to the team because like I feel like at this point we like talk to each other like each and every day. We already get along with each other. Like, yeah, it's fun to have change sometime and stuff, but I feel like, yeah, I fear problematic people, if you know what I'm saying, stuff. So I feel like I'm rambling a bit, but track record. I take this project a bit too seriously, maybe for what it is.
No, that's good.
But I care for it, and yeah, I wish everything just like works out perfectly well. Like I don't get along with each other and stuff. So yeah, that's why I have to do research before adding voice actors and stuff.
That's smart. That's smart. Yes.
But yeah, totally. Like I said, if you need any voice actors or promotion or anything really, then just tell me and stuff.
Thank you. You're too kind.
Or easy, just put a community like that community tab thing you posted about the podcast. You should randomly put another one like, oh my god, the LEGO Zora, like, oh my god. I got a comment like that the other day actually.
Oh, they still remember me.
I remember you told me. like they asked me, is Lego Zora coming back? And like I said, I don't know if he's coming back and stuff. And then he started like ranting to me that he loves your video and stuff. And I just put Zelda month still exists with the eye emojis and I didn't say anything else on that.
Has no idea. He has no idea because there's nothing to know. Because there's nothing. Because there's nothing, of course.
Exactly. Like,
yeah.
I'm just telling them that Zelda month exists, you know?
Because it's a
fact.
Because when you realize Zelda month exists, your spirits are just raised. Because
Exactly.
yeah, right.
I gotta do I'm doing a bunch of stuff for Zelda month actually. I've never really been a part of that like trend, I guess.
Really?
And I've been dead on YouTube this year practically. So also, yeah, I seriously don't know. I seriously, I'm struggling with that a bit. Finding ideas on what to showcase on my channel because like I don't want to do like how to builds anymore because that's kind of tiring and stuff. And people, they steal your design. I've seen people that steal my design. Like it's completely fine to put it on the internet for some reason, but like it's something and stuff. So. I just want to make like the quality of quality stuff. Like for example, my shrine. You've seen my shrine, I think. I don't know, but it's kind of a small tool. I feel like it's a bit too small of a build to dedicate a whole video to because I don't want to make like a 2-3 minute videos. I want to make 10-minute videos and stuff like that. Quality content stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I'm not. I'm not doing anything for Zelda month. So
Totally. Nothing at all. Like yeah.
No.
Don't suss us out. What?
Yeah, nothing. Bgoldbricks, what are you doing for Zelda month? You gonna?
I'm thinking about it. I'm probably gonna.
You doing a Groose cosplay?
All right, you know what? If I can do it in time, I will make a picture of my Lego Groose minifigure fighting a custom Everett minifigure.
Yes.
Oh.
Two
I got a better idea.
Characters in the whole series.
You gotta make Groose and Everett. Those are and Baldling, of course.
Oh,
right.
Baldling, of course.
You can't forget about him. You can't forget about him. He's
forget about who?
He's an icon.
Dang it! We just talked about this.
Wait, forget about who?
Baldling.
Oh, right, Baldling. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah, him too.
Those are the three biggest heroes of the universe, of course.
Yes, Baldling, Groose, and Everett, of course. That's like the other Triforce trio, if you will.
Yeah.
Exactly, but it consists of two
Groose.
family members.
No, I'm Groose. Zora is Everett.
Groose. I am Everett.
Hylian is Baldwin.
Yes, Baldling. He's gonna become bald soon.
There's only one character who can rival their power, and that's King Dedede.
Oh, that. You sure about that? I thought Groose was a god.
Well,
Groose
King Dedede fights a god all the time. You think Kirby
is chewing gum, basically. That's so
Yeah, chewing gum with godlike power.
Chewing gum is
King Dedede. Well, basically, put this into perspective, all you people out there. King Dedede is the only other character besides Meta Knight that consistently fights Kirby and lives to tell the tales.
Well, I've never played any of the Kirby games, so what should I know? So yeah.
Also, if you watch the anime, King Dedede has the best laugh I've ever heard.
Is that the one that you use? I know that. I think I've heard that before. That's like the Australian or whatever.
That's the what?
Wasn't it? Doesn't it sound like Australian or something?
Like
it sounds weird, right?
I don't know.
His voice.
It's like yeah, like that.
Oh, my castle broke.
What?
Dang. No, it was one little part of it. It was the roof.
I can't believe you.
I'd like to see you destroy.
All right. But Zora,
Whenever
all right, Zora in the future when editing, just put up a picture of King Dedede when I was talking. More notably, from the anime, Kirby, right back at you.
Yes, I will do that.
Yeah, and right now, if possible, if you can find it, just put up a short clip of him laughing. I know I'm asking audio. I'm sorry, but just
Yeah, I'm good.
just play his just play his laugh right now, just so people
Yes.
can hear it.
He's
Okay,
laughing right-
I'll laugh for a reference for Zora in the editing. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. So
I'll remember it now.
That's a reference. Very
Perfect.
good.
Perfect.
okay, I think we covered everything.
I think we may have, perhaps, maybe. Yeah.
Yes, I think we have covered everything. It has been a very long time since we recorded an episode of the podcast time, so please bear with us. We're getting used to this again.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Yeah,
constant support.
and-
Thanks
and
for
you better
getting
subscribe.
me. Yes, subscribe to this channel.
Sure.
Thanks for getting me to 400 subscribers. Thanks for giving me 1,000 views. Because now for every video gets 1,000 views, but that's not what we're talking about. Subscribe to BGOLDRAGE, subscribe to LEGO Zora. Zelda Month still exists. No politics, no adultery. And that is about it.
We're talking
I
about
hope
you, Darth.
enjoyed this beautiful podcast of
And
we're gonna
remember
try.
to subscribe, or else.
Yes, subscribe. We're gonna try to be more consistent. It's just hard because we are busy doing our own things and stuff.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
hope you guys understand. So yeah.
So we hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed me ranting. It's been a while since I've ranted like that.
Yes, and just comment anything that you like us to cover in the next episode and stuff.
Yes, please do that, because eventually we're gonna need suggestions.
And if you haven't watch Halo Champion Part 2, please.
Yes.
yes, please do that.
Do all that.
And I'm gonna also link Darth Stalker's YouTube channel in the description.
Ooh.
So go subscribe to him as well.
Yes, do that.
He makes covers of country songs and all that.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. So go subscribe to Darth Stalker
He hates
after
Joe
you're
Biden.
done subscribing here.
Okay. Do it.
So after you subscribe and like the video, go subscribe to Darth Stalker.
Yes. Do it.
He also does the best Hank Hill impression that ever existed ever.
Great.
You're gonna love it.
So go subscribe to him
Yes,
for
definitely.
King of the Hill.
Go subscribe to him, subscribe to us three, and subscribe to the Pockets of Time for more awesome
Right.
content
Podcasts.
of us three, the
Time.
most iconic
Right.
trio of all time.
Yes.
We will be back soon. So,
All right.
yes, I've
and
been
the
Hylian
thumbnail-
Bricks.
All right. And I can guarantee that when we do an episode on Zelda Month, or during Zelda Month, that the thumbnail for that episode will be Bruce and Everett fighting.
Yes. Definitely. All right.
Okay.
Is there anything else
so
we need to
I
say?
hope-
Yes.
No.
Okay. Well, then, how are we gonna end this?
I think that's everything. Well, I hope you all enjoyed.
Bro, it's like the third time we do the outro.
You know the
Third
standard
time.
stuff. Standard
Everything.
stuff. Bruce is the best.
Goose is the best. Oh yeah, worship Goose. What else?
King DDD can
Play it on the
match
Switch.
Bruce and Everett.
Possibly, yeah. Come
Uh,
on, we gotta come up with something funny.
Lego, you're lazy.
That's not funny? That's sad.
Okay.
It's true.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Want to know something funny? Okay, Zora in the future, please.
Yes.
I don't know if you have this picture, but if you need it, I'll definitely take another one. This is the funny joke for today. My Lego Guardian with the stable head of the horse.
Hilarious.
I'm trying to hold on. Hold on. You know what? Let me look at the videos I have to see if we can put like a funny video right here to make up for what we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll put it after it.
I don't.
Damn it. That is the most funny thing that you right now. I think
Or
that,
you know what? No.
Yeah.
Wait, I forgot to mention this.
Sure.
Wait, can I mention one more thing before we end?
okay, go ahead.
Sure.
Okay. I don't know if I remember telling you guys, but there's a character in Twilight Princess that looks just like me.
Oh yeah. I remember you showed it.
I'm gonna send it to Zora. Put it up right now, Zora. For those of you, and you can go back in this episode and check from that like 2-second face reveal you saw, which was not on purpose. Yeah, this character does look like me. Aside, the hair color's wrong, but yeah, blue eyes, glasses, all that. Yeah.
Perfect. Is
So yeah,
that gonna be the end of it now?
Yeah. So all that stuff.
Yes. We're actually
All right. So subscribe.
We
like
already
the
did
video.
that. Yeah, do that.
Comment what
like.
you want the next episode to be about.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. And thank you again for your constant support. We will be back soon, I promise.
The podcast
And
of time will return.
We'll never
yes,
die.
the time will return where we can when we finally decide to and have faith that Zora someday will return. I totally don't know when, but okay. This has been the podcast of time. I am Hylian Bricks.
I am Bgoldbricks.
I am the LEGO Zora.
Fishy boy.
And fuck you, Lego.
Whoa! Okay.
Sorry, Link.
Something to help me out. Go in the thing.
I'll give you a mushroom.
Ha 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 ha.